Dez, to me, is one of the best receivers in the game. But this is the streets talking. When Dez plays against a dog, Dez has to hunt. In the last few times that Dez has gone against a real, pure, dominant corner, they hadn't gotten the ball to him, or he hadn't made his catches, or he hadn't had productivity. You got to see this. I mean, I don't know what the timing is. Back shoulder fade, I mean, he had help. He played that perfectly. Just sitting up on it. Had his hands on that one, too. I don't know where's the inconsistency with he and Dak, but you don't see this with Antonio Brown. You don't see this with Julio.
So you're saying with number one receivers, guys that are proven in this league.
Yeah, like when you play against these dog corners, man, you got to come on. Because if you're not getting productivity out of Ezekiel like you did in the day, Dez has to come on. Like if you had they had 8 in the box, T. They had 8 in the box, right?
Yeah, they had 8
so
in the
that
box.
means it's one-on-one out there.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, unless you got in passing down, certain passes down, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 to 10, they may went to cover 2 man, 10 to 12, something like that. But he has to win the one-on-ones, and he and Dak has to get on the same page.
But see, that's the game plan against the Cowboys.
Right.
What Denver did today, they just laid out the blueprint. I was surprised by how physical they were, the Denver Broncos, against this offensive line. I mean, Zeke, to his credit, like he didn't have any room today. Like he was running, getting hit in the backfield, making moves in the backfield. But all that is okay. I didn't like the way he quit today.
Oh, man.
I didn't like that. He absolutely quit on his team today. And there's going to be times where you're not going to have room to run.
Explain
it's going to be tough
Explain
days.
what you mean by quit, man, because people could misconstrue that. Explain what you mean by quit.
Well, so on a couple of plays, his attitude on the sideline, what we just saw right there.
Okay.
Clearly, he didn't have any communication with his teammates.
Wasn't no eating today.
Yeah.
Right, wasn't no eating today.
There wasn't no eating today. But also, he didn't want to talk to his teammates. Sometimes when things are going wrong, as a leader of that team, as a captain, you got to step up and rally the troops. You got to go to the offensive line and say, hey, man, I know it's tough, but let's keep battling. Let's keep fighting. Mm-hmm. You got to go to the quarterback and say, hey, man, I'm not getting it done today. You got to step it up.
I don't know if he's mature enough at this point to do that. Is he, especially with the cloud over his head right now?
They need him to do that.
Okay.
Because last year, he led the league in rushing. So everybody looking at him now as the top dog. So if you want to be the top dog, you got to do it on and off the field.
Right.